Hello everybody. I have just received a parcel that has that arrived from Amazon, and I'm so excited. This is two decks in here that I ordered some time back because I couldn't find them locally, so I had to do the Amazon order. And I had my camera all set up. I have just been recording, and I thought, you know what, let me do a proper unboxing. I don't think I've done walkthrough videos, but I've never done a proper unboxing video before. So let me do an unboxing video of two decks that I have just got in today. So let's see how I can do this without butchering the box or butchering the camera, so please excuse it. Let's cut open and see what decks I have got in today. I'm so excited for these two decks. So the first deck is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I'm so excited for this deck. I have the tarot deck, which I love, 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 and I just had to get its companion Oracle deck. I believe that this one is just amazing. I've heard so much good about it, so I'm excited for that. And the other one that I'm really, really excited for is the Lunar Soul Tarot. Oh my gosh. I have been after this deck even before this edition came out. I've been after the first edition of it for the longest time. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for our local suppliers to get it in, and they just weren't. So I had to do the Amazon thing, and I had to get Lunar Soul Tarot by Liminal 11. I am so excited for this deck. Right, so let's get the packaging off so that I can show you what they look like. I don't want to use my huge big scissors for that because I don't want to damage the box. So I'm going to use, and I'm going to do, let's put Lunar Soul over there, and let's do the Oracle of the Mystical Moments first. So let's cut it open and see what we get. Okay, so there's some gilding on the box, which is really pretty. I think you can see it there. The gilding around the edge is really pretty. It's quite a thin box, which I quite like, and it is quite a large or a tall box, but quite thin, so it's not going to be a huge big deck, which I think is great because I really struggle with huge big decks. It's got a good, nice feel to it, and I like that it's got the thumb tabs to open. Oh, look at that little guidebook. And it is just a little guidebook, but really, really nifty. It's probably going to have everything that we need in it. Really cute. And let's get the cards out. So the backings are quite similar to the backings of the tarot deck. But like I said, the size is different. Nice and thin. And the cards are gorgeous. Right, so let's open that up as well. I don't know how many cards there are actually in this deck. And this Oracle deck has been around for a while. It's not a new deck. The Tarot deck is quite new, but the Oracle deck is not new. But it's one that I didn't have and I really needed in my life, especially after I fell in love with the Tarot. So let's actually get my Tarot out. Here it is. It's always readily available. So here is the tarot deck that goes with, and just so that we can do a size comparison. So they're the same height, but you can see that the tarot is just a little bit wider. And if we look at the images on the back, you can see what I mean. What I mean when I said that there was some kind of similarity between them. So let's put, the only other difference is that the tarot has got the silver edging. Silver edging on the side of the box of the cards, but the Oracle doesn't. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. I don't want to do a complete walkthrough, but I like, so they numbered the images, the graphics are just absolutely beautiful, day and night, and I like how she's holding the sun, and we've got the moon over there. Get my hands out the way. I hope it's clear. I love that actually. You know, I must say this particular artwork, it's very intuitive. You know, if you know how to trust your intuition, and I mean, I can read so much into this. Sleeping Beauty's Dream. I love that. Moon Dance. Oh, those colors, gorgeous. Listen, I love that. Oh wow, I'm going to say that about every single card. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm so excited to have this in my, I'm speeding up a little bit because I want to look at all of them. Queen bee, that's me. I'm so the queen bee. All is connected. I love that. Morning dew, the art of seduction, elixir of life, Eva. How many cards are there? So there's 52 cards. So even though they're not very thick, the card stock, the artwork is just absolutely gorgeous. I think I may do a proper walkthrough of them a little bit later on. So I'm just doing, like I say, a quick unboxing to show you what I got in today. I do think, I love actually that it's so nice and thin. I think these are just absolutely gorgeous. I love the artwork. Isn't it gorgeous? Under my umbrella, protection and safety, tiny triumphs. I love that. Oh wow, I am so going to, oh look at that transformation. That's my card. Transformation, isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to really love working with this deck. Can't wait to use it. That looks like the card from the tarot deck. So that is the beautiful and the awesome and the amazing Oracle of Mystical Moments. Absolutely gorgeous. So excited to have that deck. Let's put that out of the way. And let's bring Lunar Soul. I'm so excited for Lunar Soul. So Lunar Soul, as I said, this is, as far as I know, it's the second edition and of the Lunar Soul. And I really wanted the first edition. I had it in my wish list for the longest time, and my suppliers, local suppliers, just never had stock. And then I saw and heard that there was this second edition coming out, and I was waiting for it to be available, and it just never seemed to become available, and I was desperate for the deck. So Amazon to the rescue. And I have seen quite a few people with this deck. I have seen quite a few walkthroughs of it, and I'm just in love with it. I can't wait. So they've got quite an interesting kind of box that they're now working with and creating. So normally we have those huge big boxes with the magnetic closures that you open, or you have like the one I've just shown you where it's the pull apart two-piece box. Here we actually have an interesting one where the bottom, oh gosh, it's a bit tight, has the magnetic closure, so the box opens at the bottom. So if you have a look, there are thumb tabs on either side to help you pull it open. It's got quite a strong magnet, so there's no chance of it coming out on its own, which is lovely. Okay, so we've got, oh gosh, there we go, we've got it open, and when you open it, there is a message for you here, and it says, "It's a poor sort of memory that only works backwards," a quote by Lewis Carroll. And here you can see is the box. So now that we've got the bottom open, you just tip it upside down and it slides out, and look at that. So inside the box there is some artwork as well. So yeah, that's the magnetic box. Let's put it out of the way. And here we have the Lunar Soul. Isn't that gorgeous? The Lunar Soul Tarot by Liminal 11. So in here you can see we have the tarot cards, we have a little book, and Liminal 11 have done these little hardcover books which are just gorgeous. Let's see if I can get the book out first. Let's have a look at the book first. Let me get that off camera so that it doesn't try and zoom in on it. Okay, so we have the Lunar Soul Tarot. It is a hardbound covered book. Really cute. It's not very thick, but you know what? It has everything that you need in it. Dedications to the front, on the front there, and here we have you know, a bit about the creator. We've got forward, introduction, major, exclusive cards, minor arcana, how to read the cards, a few gentle tips, and some spreads in the table of contents. Okay, so we have the forward, we have intro, we have the major arcana, and you get a page. I love the fact that it's full color. So you get a little sample of the card, and you get a full page per major arcana. Let's just see if we can flip beyond the major arcana. I think we're going to go over there. Okay, so we've got extra cards after we have, let's just go back a step. So after we have the World card, which is our normal, the end of our Major Arcana in normal traditional tarot, we now have some extra cards that have come in as well. Exclusive card and an exclusive card. And then we go into our Minor Arcana. We've got Wands, Cups, Swords, and Discs. So Pentacles have been renamed to Discs, which I think is fine. And with the Wands, so the first suit, you basically get a paragraph for each one, which I think is perfect. You know, we don't really need much more than that. For the Wands, for the Cups, for the Swords, for the Discs. And then at the end of it, how to read the cards, a few gentle tips, some spreads, 4-card spread. There's the Lunar Soul spread, and we've got the end of the book. So I think that's just quite cute. I really, really like the books. I must say Liminal 11's work is just amazing. Okay, so now we get to the cards themselves. There is a little piece of cardboard in here just to protect them for packaging so that they don't wobble around too much. So it is just for packaging, but you can see it is loose. Let's tip it all over. Okay, so what oh look, inside there we've even got the soul. I think if we look at this one, was this Lunar? You can see the differences in the two boxes. So the one is the Lunar and the one is the soul. Just love that. So you can see here I've got my cards in front of me. The little cardboard went below and off the side, so it just kept it quite secure in the pack, and I may actually hold on to that. My cards normally don't live in their boxes. I normally put my boxes on the shelf, and I normally create little pouches or bags for the cards, especially if I'm going to be using them regularly. This is quite a thick deck. You can see that it is quite thick. The colors are just absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. The backs are just gorgeous. I love, love, love the backs of these cards. There is a little plastic band holding them together. You can see that they were probably printed in 2 bits, in 2 halves, because you can see that there's this kind of natural separation. But once you've shuffled the deck a couple of times, that will completely disappear. You can see it's quite a distinct separation between the 2 halves. They normally do print them in 2 halves, but like I say, once you've shuffled the cards together, that will go away completely. I want to compare with well, let's compare with the Light Seers. Hold a second. I didn't think about this when I started the video, so let me take out a Light Seers card just to compare size. It looks like it's exactly the same as the Light Seers. So exactly the same height and width. So standard tarot size, which I think is absolutely lovely. I'm going to zoom in a bit for you so that you can see the artwork, and yeah, we can see what this Lunar Soul Tarot looks like. All right, I have zoomed in a little bit and I have taken off that little band off the cards. I'm loving the fact that the cards are fairly matte. There's not really a gloss. I've got quite a lot of lights on here at the moment, but you're not seeing any reflections, which I think is absolutely fantastic, especially for us people who make videos. We like matte cardstock. It does have a little border, but I'm actually okay with the border. I'm normally the kind of person who much prefers borderless, and if the cards do have a bit of a border, I want to start trimming and chopping, but actually I'm quite okay with this border. It doesn't worry me. I don't find it offensive at all. I love the colors. I love the imagery. Everything is just absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's do just a quick little flip through so that you get to enjoy the cards with me as I go through them. So we have the Fool. Oh, that was interesting. So I'm just noticing this border of the titles across the top. I'm just noticing how it's different. I thought like all the major arcanas would have this coloring and design, but immediately I see with the Magician that it's a bit different. So that's quite fabulous. This Magician, I just love him. You know, he so reminds me of an 80s disco person. I mean, he's winking at us. You know, he's got his as above, so below. He's just so cool. He's just so awesome. He's just so wonderful. And he even has money bags, piles of money. He's just amazing. Love, love, love. We have the gorgeous High Priestess. She even got a sleeping camel. That is cute. I wonder what the significance of the sleeping camel is. Absolutely gorgeous. Our Empress. We've got the cow. I love it. Our Emperor. He looks like he's a Mongolian. Hierophant. Oh, look how happy he is. Look at his face. I mean, he just makes me feel happy. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, I love this lightning bolt, but look how it actually looks like it's piercing his hand. And we've got this elephant here trying to take the book, and then again we've got the Luna and the Soul. Love that. We have the Lovers. That's very interesting to see what's going on here. I'm going to bring it forward. I love how we've got different body shapes and different body colors. I love that we have inclusivity. You know, this is very much an inclusive deck, and I think it's one of the reasons why I was so desperate to have it. I do have a lot of decks that are fully inclusive, but we can never have enough. We can never have enough. Oh, I love it. So I'm wondering what this. So we've got this energy coming down, coming to her and going to him. It's interesting, her tattoo and his tattoo on the arms. So she looks like she's got the bee, which is about prosperity and abundance, and he's got what looks like the snake. That's actually very interesting. Very interesting. Right, then we have the Chariot. Beautiful. I love the pastel colors. I really do. We have Justice, card 8. We have the gorgeous Hermit with that light coming out of his chest. I do absolutely adore that. I love the tortoise. We have our Wheel of Fortune. So very obviously you can see very traditional Rider-Waite-Smith based. So if you are familiar with Rider-Waite-Smith, you'll pick this deck up and be able to read with it immediately. I love how she's holding that coin. Look at that lunar soul. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that would make such an awesome tattoo. We have the Hanged One. So it's not the Hanged Man, it's the Hanged One, because again, we're being fully exclusive. I love the bat hanging as well. And I love how we've got the rope at the top. Really beautiful. And again, the yin and the yang with the trees. So the different types of trees, and then obviously, you know, hanging from between the two. Sweating a little bit. Very interesting take on the Hanged One. That Death card. Man, oh man, is that not just gorgeous? You know, if you look at his feet, it's almost like he's been standing there for so long, the earth has just grown on around him, you know, but he's still defensive, but it almost looks like he's smiling. He's got this flower sort of, you know, coming around him there and attracting bees and all the rest of it. The sun is coming up, and, you know, I just think it's absolutely exquisite. Absolutely, absolutely exquisite. I don't know if that is a snake skin, something that to shed their skin. I think it is a snake skin. At first I thought it was a rope, but I really do think it's snake skin that's been shed. Look at that Temperance. Isn't that beautiful? So many bees there, but it's, you know, oh, I love it. And again, how we've got the lunar soul, the day and the night, let me get it right. The opposites at the back there. Gorgeous. The Devil. So we have the man, or the masculine energy here, tied up in the tree, holding onto his money, dropping coins. He's got his sword there, but, you know, he's more worried about holding onto his possessions. And here we have the feminine energy, the lady. She also has a sword in her hand, but she's dropping her wine, she's dropping her liquid, and she's more worried about that. So it's about priorities. That's what I'm getting off this. Love the little snail over here. You know, they've both got the ability to set themselves free. They both have got swords either in their hands or accessible, but they're choosing not to because they're focused on the things that are maybe not so important. And if only they readjusted their priorities. Yeah, very interesting. Love that. The Tower. Look at this. Somebody else pointed it out on one of the other walkthroughs that I watched. So first of all, he's been hit on the back of the head by one of the falling bricks from the tower. But this person over here, they're in a complete state of meditation, of bliss, of meditation. You know, they're really not worried about the fact that they're falling, you know, falling. I just think that's absolutely awesome. And it's very interesting, this eye coming out of the sky over there too. Just absolutely stunning. I love this cocoon. You know, all of these symbols are relevant. All of these symbols say something. All of these symbols speak volumes. I love the fact that we've got water over here and flames over there. So again, it's opposites, it's polar opposites. And yeah, we have to go back to basics, don't we? Look at that beautiful star card. I love that they've got, you know, body positive images. I think it's So desperately needed and just so beautiful. Just absolutely love it. And we have the moon. So we've got the wolf and the dog. We've got the crustacean walking the journey, walking the path. There's the doorway. There's the doorway that they need to walk to. There's the man on the moon. We have the different cycles of the moon. Oh, wow. So the symbolism is beautiful. So we've lost the naked baby on a horse. I know a lot of people have issues with naked baby on the horse, and I think this is beautiful. So it's two people, it's unicorn, it's happiness, it's roses, it's ring a rosies, it's all that gorgeous things. Judgment. Oh wow. So we have two complete different realities here. Oh, that's very interesting. I like it. Or I could, yeah, my mind goes all sorts of places. And then we have our world. So the world is the last of the traditional major arcana, but as we saw in the book, that there are a couple of extra cards added. So let's see what, oh, they're not yet. So maybe that's right at the end. We're now going into the minor arcana. And I'm going to speed it up a little bit because, yeah, I'm sure you enjoying it as much as I am, but let's just speed up the minor arcana. So we're on to the suit of wands. There's the two of wands. Oh, that three of wands is gorgeous. Love that. Four of wands, celebrating relationships and commitments. I love that he's got a little bit of stubble. It's been a long day. Six of wands. We've got the victory wreath. Seven of wands. Very interesting that we can see hands this time, whereas normally there's all these sticks coming, but you don't necessarily see the hands. So now suddenly it's a little bit more real than it was before, which is interesting. The eight of wands being shot with the bow. Nine of wands, a little bit battered and bruised, a little bit dusty, you know, but still going through the motions. And there's our overburdened 10 of wands. Oh my word, how fabulous are those colors. I love it. Let me bring that closer. I need you to see. Look at that. Oh, absolutely fabulous. Isn't he gorgeous? I love all the colors. And that's our page of wands. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Knight of wands on his lion. And he's got flames. His little outfit is full of flames. And he's a redhead. Fabulous. King. Oh, so where's my queen? Is she behind the king? She is indeed. Right. So they show us the king first. And then they show us the queen. Isn't she beautiful? Of course, normally the Queen of Wands has a black cat, but here we have the white cat on her lap. Okay, onto the suit of cups. We have beautiful, the colors, this pastel coloring is just stunning. Then we have the two of cups. I think that's gorgeous. Three of cups. Four of cups. Oh, look how beautiful, detailed, and ornate those cups are. Gorgeous. Five of cups. You can see it's all in her head. She's thinking in the stress. Six of cups. I'm loving these cups. Seven of cups. Yeah, drowning in our thoughts and our emotions. That's a lovely eight of cups. I love that. Of course, purple is my color. Love that. Nine of cups. And the gorgeous happy family in the 10 of cups. And then we get our page of cups, and we still have our fish in the cup. Beautiful. Knight of cups riding the fish. Love the shooting star. We have our king. Love his throne. And then we have the beautiful, voluptuous queen. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay, onto the suit of swords. Love the triple goddess. Two of swords. Oh, that's an interesting one. I love that we've got the yin and yang over there. Three of swords. Look how broken that beautiful heart is. Four of swords, resting peacefully. Five of swords. That's a very interesting five of swords. I like that, actually. Oh, wow, look at that. So normally the six of swords, she's in a boat and she's moving from one place to another. So here we've actually got her using the swords as the vehicle or the tool to move from the hard rock to the luscious. Very interesting. Seven of swords. Look at the worry on his face. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. There's our nightmare card. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Page of Swords. Oh wow, and look how gorgeous her sword is. I love these pages. They are beautiful. The artwork is just exquisite. Look at his feathers. I love it. The knight jumping into action, doing what needs doing. Our king, he's almost like he's being swallowed whole by all the clouds, but the clouds are his throne. I love it. And our queen. Look at that gorgeous owl sitting on her sword. And then we got the Ace of Discs. Beautiful. The Two of Discs. Again, look at the happiness, look at the butterflies. Three of Discs. Four of Discs, holding on. How am I going to open the door? There's the key. The door's locked. I need to pick that up, but I'm not going to put these down to do that. And oh my gosh, the struggle is real. Five of Discs. Six. Beautiful. Seven. Oh, I'm just absolutely loving it. Oh, that 10 is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we have our page. We have our knight. We have our king. Oh, look at his throne. Look at the details there. Even the little snail, the little birds at the top. The detail is just absolutely exquisite. And our queen, oh, she's got her fox. Oh, got a little injured fox. Look, he's got a little bandage around his leg. And then she's got a Bambi. And then we get our extra cards. This is Wu Wei. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And the other one was the Duality, which I think is just absolutely gorgeous. So friends, that's the Lunar Soul, and that is the other one that I got.